Both suspects lived on her property in Iowa for months with the young boys before they moved to Flagstaff. She says had she known what was going to happen, she would have stepped in immediately to save the boys from the horror they went through. This little smile, taken far too soon from the rest of his family at the hands of his own parents.
4 years later, I had a big relief taken off of my shoulders today. Because he got every bit of what he deserved.
Rita Griffith's niece is suspect Elizabeth Archibeque, who is 6-year-old Deshaun Martinez's mother. She was sentenced to life in prison for his death last year after pleading guilty. The boy's father, Anthony Martinez, convicted of first-degree murder today. Griffith says before they moved their family to Flagstaff, Elizabeth and Anthony lived in one of her trailers with Deshaun and his brother Antoine, who was just 1 year older. Griffith loved those boys.
But I know they really love me, and they were always excited to see me.
She says the nightmare began about a year after Elizabeth and Anthony moved to Flagstaff with the boys and 2 younger siblings. It was March 2020.
I got a call from my brother on March 2nd saying that Deshaun's dead.
According to police, Deshaun and Antoine were locked in a tiny bedroom closet for 16 hours a day for over a month as punishment for stealing food in the home at night while their parents slept. Police say the closet was lined with a sheet that reeked of urine. According to the autopsy report, Deshaun weighed just 18 pounds when he was found dead at 6 years old.
I still cannot fathom the fact that they could do that to their own child.
The parents initially told authorities Deshaun's malnourishment was due to a medical condition, but Antoine barely survived in the hospital for 3 weeks after police found them.
He tried to save his brother, but he couldn't. He was only 7 and very, very, very thin. Antoine is my hero. He is really my hero for sustaining everything that he did in that closet.
Police say the couple's other 2 children, who were young girls, were healthy and had no restrictions at home. Griffith calls Elizabeth and Anthony evil, and after today's first-degree murder conviction, has this message for little Deshaun in heaven.
Justice has been served, and you can be at peace now.
Anthony Martinez was also found guilty of other charges, including child abuse and kidnapping. He'll be sentenced in late June, where we also expect a life in prison sentence. Anthony Martinez's mom also faces charges of child abuse. She has pleaded not guilty, and her trial is scheduled for August.
Yeah.